Thursday, October 23rd. Please join me for pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. So Kathy, I know we don't have anything till 5:32. Do you have anything quickly?
Just one due frame rental. It's October 29th from 12 to 6 p.m. It's a grandchild's birthday party. It's the last rental of the year, and Jeremy will close it up for the season after that.
Okay.
Just on old and any other business, the only thing that I can update you on was that Chris was supposed to meet with John Libera today concerning that. Unfortunately, that couldn't happen. So
Senior work-off program?
Yeah, he was meeting him today, and so that got moved out.
Okay, and with that, our old business and other business, Chris Martin is out today, so we're gonna kind of hold off to our next meeting because he has all the updates in regards to that. We also have an executive session scheduled for at the end of this meeting. However, that will be postponed as well, just due to the information that Mr. Martin would have for that meeting.
You can go early with the...
Now, we'll call Mr. Chaplain up here. So by the time he gets up, it'll be 5:32.
Walk slow.
5:32.
There you go.
Edward Chaplain, 38 committee for the Granby Firefighters Association. I have here with Mr. Steve Leakopoulos with me. We're going to ask for a continuation to the next meeting because Chris Martin's not here. There's some information that Mr. Martin relayed to Mr. Randall with respect to, continuing this process. So we just want to take a step at a time before we get too far involved. We have some conditions that we were going to present to the towns that, for the Firefighters Association responsibilities and the town's responsibilities. I think that was one question that came up at one of the meetings previously. Yeah. So we have some written down. Of course, they can be massaged and changed around as needed. But I guess I'd like to be put on the next meeting for...
It'll be November 6th.
6th.
There you go.
At an appropriate time, I guess.
Yeah, we'll put you at the same time.
Same time,
We'll put you on
okay.
first on the agenda.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
So with that said, we have some time before our next appointment at 5:45. Do you want to go over departmental reports?
Yep.
Start off with that.
I'll make a motion to approve the departmental reports from September 25th to October 16th.
So a second?
I'll second that motion.
Is there any further discussion this time?
No.
I read them, I didn't see anything outstanding.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed?
I think, Glenn, the only thing I was going to mention, because I know a lot of people were interested, was the repair at Dufresne's, just because it was in the departmental report. So just so people know, it's 4 weeks out because of the wet conditions at the park. So just want to keep people updated, and Jeremy will be in contact with them in 4 weeks.
Okay. I know Mr. Martin's been on top of that. It's just, again, with the contractor, just they're being delayed because of other projects and the continuing rain that we get, it postpones some of the projects they have, so. But we're in line for it, so. How about maintenance warrants? Time.
So I'll make a motion to approve warrant number 22 dated October 6, 2023 in the amount of $147,766.43.
there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Next.
Next one is a motion to approve warrant number 22S dated October 6, 2023, in the amount of $85,397.50. And I should have said it for the last one, this is a bills payable warrant, and so is the last one.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed?
Next one is a motion to approve a payroll warrant number 23. This one is dated October 11th, 2023, and this is in the amount of $462,744.37.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion?
I'll be abstaining from the selectmen's salaries and the teacher salaries.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? And Rick and I will obviously be voting on the selectmen's salary out of necessity.
Next one is a motion to approve the maintenance warrant number 24 dated October 13th, 2023, in the amount of $86,935.99.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Thank you.
This one seems very thin compared to the other ones.
It is. A lot less money.
All right, next one is a motion for a bills payable warrant number 25 dated October 20th, 2023, in the amount of $1,167,431.94.
Is there a
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Thank you.
All right, and last one is a motion to accept warrant number 25S, which is a bills payable warrant dated 10/20/2023, in the amount of $301,086.63.
Second.
Second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed?
Yeah, look, we got a new folder.
I know.
How old is the other one? 20 years old?
Right around there. Same color and everything. All right, All right, next on the agenda, we can approve any minutes, if we have any. So, any there. Why don't we move on to, we confirm the appointment of the COA Advisory Committee.
So we have a request by Terry Johnson. She would like to be considered to serve on the COA Advisory Board. So I'll make a motion to appoint Terry Johnson for the COA Advisory Board.
Is there a second?
I will second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed?
Is that going to be for a 2-year?
When does everybody else have a,
They stagger
Yeah, they
it,
stagger.
so do you know which
I
the
think it's in
vacancy
2 years
was?
because she'll be finishing off the Zabrowskis, Don Zabrowski.
okay.
2 years,
Right,
6:30, yep.
So,
2 years. Works.
so in June of 2025?
Mhm.
We do approve and sign the 61A release for Klein Street.
So for that one, Glenn, do you want me to read notice of intent?
Yes, please.
Right, so notice of intent not to exercise option under Mass General Laws, Chapter 61. You are hereby notified that the town of Granby has been duly notified in writing in accordance with the provisions of Section 14 of Chapter 61A of the Massachusetts General Laws of your intention to sell land that is currently valued, assessed, and taxed on the basis of its agricultural or horticultural use pursuant to said Chapter 61A, and that said land more particularly described as follows. So location is Lot B, Lion Street, Granby, Hampshire County, Massachusetts. Said Lot B consists of 43,560 square feet of land, more or less, and is shown on a plan entitled Approval Not Required Plan of Land in Granby, Mass., surveyed for James A. and Lisa M. Naraki, dated April 24th, 2017, and is recorded in Hampshire County Registry of Deeds, Book of Plans 254, page 76, and being a portion of the premises described in deed recorded in Hampshire County Registry of Deeds, Book 12,874, page 251, 17-A-39, having 28 total acres, 26 acres classified in 61A, and removing 1 acre. Please be advised that the town of Granby will not exercise its option to purchase said land in accordance with said Section 8 of Chapter 61, and hereby waives the 120-day waiting period during which such option may be exercised. In witness whereof, we, the undersigned selectmen for the town of Granby, Massachusetts, hereby set our hands and the seal of the town this 23rd day of October 2023.
Is there a second?
I will second that.
Any further discussion?
So Jen, Glenn, just to be clear, this was the one that they were looking up for us, right? We were having the planning board look through it and see if it was something that we
The land
wanted.
re-
It's a land review.
The
committee.
land review?
Yeah,
Okay.
they reviewed it and thought it had no need for the town to consider buying it.
Okay.
Any discussion?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? All right, I will abstain from that because I sat on the land review committee for it. Just like that, brought us to 5:45. So now we have the West Street Building Committee going to present.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So we're back since our July 23rd meeting, 2023 that we met you last. And so we're here tonight to let you know, to update you on the results of our due diligence investigation on the renovation of the West Street School building. We've determined to the best of our ability without appropriations that the building can be renovated at a cost now of $5,328,868. $5,328,868. And that includes design fees. It's our opinion that this project will present the town with a building that is completely free of hazardous materials, capable of housing all existing municipal offices and record storage for the town, capable of housing additional offices and space for the town, and capable for conducting town elections and town meetings. Furthermore, the building can also become a community-wide building, a center, for example, for the teens, a recreation center for the town, a location where local community events can take place, and a location where a local organization can meet. So it's not really just going to be municipal offices as we see it. So we're here to actually ask you to schedule a special town meeting for early December to bring this project forward with approval and spending authority. And the funding for this will not require any increase in taxes, as there are other available funds to pay for this project. Oh, and then lastly, we did meet with John Libera, who is meeting with the Finance Committee, but from what we understand, they are in agreement with this expenditure.
Now, is that just like the first stage, or is that like everything done completely?
Everything. Well, not a teen center, using it as a community center and updating things for a teen center or for a organization place to meet, that'll be later.
But like all
But
the,
this will be all the offices,
yeah,
yeah, and senior center.
that's huge.
Excellent.
Any questions from the board members?
I'm not sure if you would be able to answer this question, but do we know where the funding's coming from?
No, I do not know exactly
Okay.
where the funding's coming from. I just know it won't be taxes.
Okay.
I believe Jen, go ahead, Jen.
Just to clarify, when we were discussing, Glenn, you had asked if it was like the full project or a
Yeah.
phase. So it is a phase. However, the fire suppression system would be done throughout the building. So the community center aspect of that phase would literally just be cosmetic stuff at that point,
Okay.
because the windows would all have been done, the doors would all have been done, the fire suppression would have been done.
So the whole building's being
The
renovated.
building
Right.
itself, but that second part would just be,
Just more
Minor
cosmetics
improvements.
inside, you know.
the majors would have been done.
Anything else?
Great job.
Yeah.
Love it. Good news.
Yeah, it is good news, and we're moving forward on it. And, is there any thought about doing a like Q&A before the town meeting?
Well, if a town meeting's in December, that'd be very quick to bring up a Q&A. I'm sure we could do it. I actually don't know what the ramifications are for a public hearing.
You
The
could
timing.
have one.
Yeah, you can have one.
You can have one. I mean, you could put it in the paper. We'd have time to put it in the paper if you're going to do it in November, a couple weeks before.
I mean, I don't know what a Q&A would accomplish.
Well, I'm hoping it's going to eliminate a lot of questions on the town floor, where people, you know, you're going to present something, and it, you know, again, it has a price tag, even though it's not going to be raising taxes. It's still a $5 million price tag on it. So just thinking beforehand, if we can eliminate some of the questions that may come up. And it's more of an information gathering or information for the people to hear what it's all about, stuff like that. But it's just a thought. I'm not saying it needs to be.
I agree, at some point we should have a public hearing,
Yeah.
but I would think it would be after the approval of the 5.3 million, and, Because that money, I mean, we can break down that money as to where it goes, where that money's
Yeah.
going. But then, once that money has been approved, and then that's when we would ask for town input.
Would it be
But-
possible maybe for the special town meeting to have a flyer that says like approximately what's going to be updated for the building and then approximately how much it would cost?
Absolutely.
And then that could save some questions on the floor too.
Sure, the town people are gonna wanna know where the money's going before they vote yes
Yeah.
for the money. Because if they vote
Absolutely.
yes, it's, it's a done deal, so.
If we got the flyer done, I could also, when we put up the warrant, we could put up the flyer at the same time
Yeah,
on the
On our website.
Yeah.
I just wanna make sure that people have enough information before the meeting. And then again, if they wanna reach out, they can, have some questions answered beforehand too.
Okay.
Anytime it comes to spending money, it's always
I mean, I don't think the committee has any issue with meeting
Yeah.
beforehand. So if you really think that's necessary, we can make it happen.
I'm just thinking from past practice with some of the town meetings of, when things come up and they have a good-sized price tag on it.
Right,
to
but
fix
usually that's
things.
after the money's been appropriated.
Well,
Not for
again,
the school. The school does it before.
It's
It's a
just-
lot of money.
But again, I'm fine with that town meeting. I just want to make sure that we have all the information so when people start asking
Right.
questions, we have the answers to, so people can make an informed decision on how they're voting, that's all. So, whether it happens before, it happens at town meeting, either or, like I said, the handing out something beforehand and then doing something when we post it. So if people have questions, they're more welcome to reach out to the committee and ask questions. If you're fine with that too. either way.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you all. Great job.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. So hopefully we'll have a December special town meeting.
Yeah, we have to
Yes.
talk to Chris. We should be able to do it,
It
right?
should be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need
Thank
just
you.
2 weeks to
Yeah.
post it.
Okay.
Kathy, was there any correspondence or anything?
Yeah,
See,
there was, actually. There's a bunch of stuff in there.
I think one of the correspondence was from DCR saying that they're going to be taking down all the houses on Alder Street to do with the dinosaur.
So do we know when that project starts? Because that's the one thing that wasn't in there.
Nope.
Okay.
I think they were just letting you know and showing you what was coming down. I don't know if they have an actual date yet.
Do we have a contact number?
Yeah, there is one in
There's
here.
one on
That's
that.
in that letter? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, project proponent, it's got it on the second page. They also have the project, I think the person in charge, Tracy Fortier,
Yeah, she's up
Yep.
notch.
they have her number on here too.
And I believe the other thing in there was for a Eagle Scout.
Yes.
Yes, yep. All right. Anything else, Kathy?
I don't think so.
And the last on our agenda right now is the IBPO contract.
Oh, I have that in here. Do you want to look at it first?
Something getting exchanged.
Anything changed, Kevin?
No, not
No,
since we.
I know they had some issues, but they settled it, yeah.
I think there was one person that accepted after that, the final negotiation. That's, yeah, fourth personal day, was that part of when we talked earlier?
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yes.
that's it. Other than that, it's everything that Mr. Martin discussed with the town attorney and what we discussed in executive session.
Yep.
All right, is there a motion to accept the IBPO contract?
Can I just ask a question about the appendix here? So is this with the increase that we had agreed upon? Because usually it says how much the increase will be year to year.
It was a 3% COLA
Yeah.
that we
Okay.
discussed.
Okay.
Right,
But they just have, they spelled out, but yes, that's,
Okay.
I assume that's what you're looking at, the.
Yeah, the last page
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the second to last
Yeah.
page? Okay. And then I know you guys were gonna clarify the, where was it? Wasn't seniority, but it was like with the on-call list, right? You guys were gonna specify a little bit clearer on how the on-call list works.
Yes, that was taken care of.
Okay. I will make a motion to approve the IBPO contract.
For July 1st, 2023 through June 30th, 2026.
July 1st, 2023 through,
June 30th, 2026.
yes, June 30th, 2026.
I'll second that.
All right, any further discussion this time? No? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? I'll go that way. I'll go back. All right, with that said, that is everything on our agenda for this evening. Does anybody have anything they want brought up at our next meeting?
No, it's all on the old or any other business.
Yeah, let's,
So,
Well, no one has anything else, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I will make it a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Is there a second?
I will second that motion.
Any further discussion this time? No. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed?